JVP MP Bimal Ratnayake, one of the members of the Committee on Public Enterprises or COPE, claims that an attempt is underway to misdirect the true situation regarding the controversial central bank bond issue.
We felt this during the discussion on the report on the second day. There were two irreconcilable opinions within the group of MPs. The opinion that fraud was committed and the opinion that there was no fraud. 14 MPs of COPE met on the 21st of October. A majority of the total members were present. The majority of members present at the time agreed that the second draft put forward by the chairman and the secretariat and the data and recommendations pertaining to the fraud was sufficient, and thereby the majority accepted it. At the same time, another group of MPs did not accept the report and said that there was a need for another report to be prepared based on the other facts. This discussion is ongoing. What we have been informed is that the MPs on COPE will meet again on the 24th. As per the ongoing discussions, it appears that none of the people who have been put forward will be found guilty, and instead, David Ricardo, considered the father of world economics, will be found guilty. It is clear that two or more reports may come from COPE. The JVP is a party that unconditionally works against corruption in this country. Corruption committed by the SLFP, corruption committed by the UNP, and corruption committed by both of them together. We will fulfill this duty both within and outside COPE.
COPE කාර්ය සභාව තුලදීත් ඉන් පිටදීත් අපිට ඉටු කළ හැකියි කියලා අපි ඉටු කරමින් ඉන්නවා.
ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ UNP ද JVP ද නෙමෙයි.
It is not a matter of SLFP, UNP or JVP. If a crime has been committed against the country, if they are true public representatives, then they must act against it. If they do not, then someday they will regret it, knowing that they allowed the country to be defrauded. We believe that as public representatives, the members of COPE will act responsibly. If a split report is presented, then we must clearly state that if the need arises, the President will appoint a commission to make correct findings.
නිවැරදි සොයා ගැනීමක් කරයි කියන එකත් අපි පැහැදිලිව සඳහන් කරන්න කැමතියි.
අපි වාර්තා සම්බන්ධව කෝප් කමිටුවේ ඉන්න හැමෝගෙම ඉල්ලනවා.
We call on everyone in COPE not to allow public faith in COPE to deteriorate based on this report. A crime has been committed. Expose it correctly. Do not prepare to draft reports within your political agenda. Do not put forward various unwarranted ideas. It is very clear to the people that a crime has been committed here. When considering Arjun Aloysius' profits, we see that last year the profit was 5.2 billion rupees. The year before that, Arjun Aloysius was third in terms of profits. It is impossible for him to have come first with such a massive margin between him and the companies which were second and third. Where did the 5.2 billion come from? That is very clear. Fraud was committed. It is their responsibility now to expose this corruption and seize the funds. Do not attempt to flee.
පැනලා යන්න ලෑස්ති වෙන්න එපා.